Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising for the first couple of weeks of June 2022. So I want to thank you guys for all your love and support. Please keep in mind these are general, so they may or may not resonate, but hopefully you get some clarity. Also, if you're wanting to book a personal or private reading, be sure to email me for a price list if you don't already have it. If you want to reach me by phone, it's a separate process. Make sure that you're registered at bill per call, request a callback. And if I don't get back to you that day, I'll get back to you within a 7-day time frame. Also be sure to check me out on Patreon for the monthly Venus sign readings, and check me out on TikTok. All right, so we have the overall energy as the Devil. We've got Justice. We have Temperance. We have the Ten of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the World, the Five of Wands, and the Five of Pentacles. Okay. You guys have like some important things coming out as the overall energy. Okay, so I feel like maybe you feel like you are stuck. If you're in a relationship, maybe it feels like you are stuck or trapped in some way, or something's going on where it seems like the relationship could be codependent. Something definitely seems like you're stuck in a soul contract. And it's like sometimes, you know, things seem peaceful. Maybe you're wanting to have peace, or you're trying to have peace, or trying to make the best of your situation. It also seems like maybe you've had to heal or correct some things. And then I feel like things go back to being imbalanced in your relationship, unhealthy, unfair. And so it's just kind of like this back and forth energy. If you are single, something's going on where it seems like you've still been healing from something that was toxic or unhealthy. I'm just concerned about how things are turning out. It seems like at some point you feel ignored or rejected, or like your efforts are being unnoticed. Someone also may literally just be sick, not feeling well, dealing with some sort of illness. It also could be that your in-laws or your would-be in-laws are toxic and unhealthy. I feel like something is becoming too much. It looks like you are ignoring someone, or you don't want to be bothered by family or in-laws. Now, what I also see, if you are single, the person you're dealing with seems to be stuck in some sort of unhealthy relationship. And maybe you've gotten fed up. Maybe you're just to the point where you don't want to deal with this energy anymore. You're like, no, like, unless you get a divorce, I don't want to deal with you. And it's like you are now closing this chapter of your life and trying to let go and trying to move on. And it seems like this person is still trying to stop you from leaving, still trying to keep you around, but I feel like you're just like ready to let something go. So I feel that you are letting go, you're moving on, but it still is not easy. It's still something that is painful. And it also could be that the person you're moving on from feels ignored or rejected. If you are in a relationship, I feel like something could be for show. Maybe the relationship isn't as healthy as it seems. It just seems like there are some problems there. Something could be headed towards an ending or a breakup if it's just too unhealthy to deal with. The other thing that could be going on is if nothing's wrong with your relationship as a couple, then finances or family members are a factor. Something's going on where maybe you guys are dealing with some sort of money issues. Or like I said, something's going on where you need to set boundaries with extended family because they're crossing a line. They're interfering to the point where it's disturbing your peace. And so you're having to block them or shut them out. You also could be, as a single person, looking at what other people have and just kind of feeling some type of way about that. Maybe you're like an outsider looking in, and it seems like everybody's in a relationship or everybody has what they want, and maybe you feel like you don't have that. Maybe you feel like, or asking, why haven't you met the right person? Why are you still single? It just seems like you're dealing with some sort of demons. To me, it looks like you're battling demons. Something's going on with your love life. Could be doing some sort of shadow work. If you're single, it's still shadow work. It's like, maybe you're like, okay, well, I've done all this shadow work. It's like, you're not finished. Is all I can say about it. You're not finished then. I just kind of feel like maybe there's still some healing to do. Maybe you are still learning how to forgive. And not necessarily people who have done you wrong, but the things that you've done in your life. And maybe you are, sometimes you do have to just kind of ask yourself, do you really love yourself? Do you really forgive yourself? Do you really feel like you're deserving? Is there something underlying going on that could be preventing you from having a relationship? And especially too, if you believe in like manifestation and things reflecting your insides, reflecting your environment or your situation. And it's like, okay, well, if there's an emptiness, in my environment, then what's happening inside? Does that mean that I'm empty inside? If so, why? You really have to try to figure out, like, what's the root of it? Now, if someone is going through a nasty divorce, it does seem like someone is taking half. It's like someone's either you are taking half or they're taking half. But, it does seem like someone loses half of what they had. We go from 10 to 5. Some of you are still having to resolve, karmas or dealing with some sort of, what do you call it? A soul contract that is, you know, involves a lot of heavy karma. And I kind of feel that if it's not you, it could be the person that you're dealing with. Like maybe you just keep saying, why haven't they left that person? Why are they still with that person? Because they aren't finished with their soul contract. It hasn't been fulfilled yet. You could also be dealing with an earth sign, Libra, Sagittarius, someone with moon in Cancer. But I feel like for the most part, somebody's image is just for show, or someone appears to be one way, or a relationship appears to be one way, but there's really a lot of sadness, or, you know, something isn't healthy. Something isn't what it appears to be. There also could be some sort of a job loss. Like I said, there may be some sort of finances affecting someone's well-being or affecting the relationship. Kind of feel like somebody is like, I'm just holding on to this out of security. If I leave, then I won't have anything. You know what? Those of you, though, that are in a relationship based off of some sort of codependency, security, like if you leave, you know that means you have to start completely over. You won't have any money left. You know, just having to start from scratch. Maybe you got to move in with family. I feel like you might end up doing that. I feel like maybe something's happening where you feel like you can't take anymore. You just want out. Because it does look as if something is going to come to an end. Like something, time is up. It is time to let go. Like something has been fulfilled. So for those of you that do feel like you've been stuck in some sort of relationship based off of fear, you know, fear of not having anything if you leave. Like, I feel like you're getting ready to take that risk. And you're like, you know what, just forget it. Yeah, I got to start over. I'm not going to have anything, but I'm unhappy. I can't take it. This is, you know, making me sick. You know, so I kind of feel like your situation is like literally making you sick, but you've got to let it go. The people that maybe try to get your attention to, it's possible that it's just for sexual gratification. And you're like, I'm so over that. Like, no, I need more than that. So you might be closed off to people that are just strictly offering surface level type things. Yeah. And then it also looks like emotionally someone has not been able to move on or let go from someone else. Someone also may be getting ready to do something drastic. Well, same thing like I just said. That is drastic if you're having to like leave everything you know so that you don't have to, like, you rather suffer alone than suffer underneath this person. But it looks like a drastic move, like moving away. Like somebody, it might be like, you know what, to make sure that this person stay out of my life, I'm moving so that this person can't find me, or so that this person won't just show up at my doorstep, like, so I won't be tempted to go back myself, you know. So I kind of feel like maybe someone is doing something drastic to get out of this unhealthy situation. Now, also, someone may have done this to you. Someone may have, or several people actually, may have decided that they are just done with you, that they just cannot deal with you anymore. They rather die alone, or they rather just suffer than to have to deal with you. So it could be reversed. It definitely looks as if there's uncomfortable changes on the way. I feel too like if someone contracted an STD, they're just like so disgusted and fed up, and that they're just kind of like swearing off of everybody right now. They're like, I'm done. Now, if you are constantly being pursued by someone that you just don't want to deal with, again, it's indicating that this person is going to keep trying, but you are choosing not to feed into that energy. You're choosing to help yourself, take care of yourself, nurture yourself. I also feel like somebody is finding out something, finding out some sort of information that is kind of like the breaking point. Something seems like it's the last straw. For some of you, you need a spiritual retreat, or you need a vacation. If you can't really afford to go anywhere, then you're going inside your mind. You're like, I need to be isolated. I need to be left alone. I need everything and everybody away from me. I also feel that something bad may lead to enlightenment. Like something had to happen to wake you up. So it might be some sort of rude awakening. And like I said earlier, if you're in a relationship, it's possible that you might find something out that is just like so devastating that you're like, I'm done. Like that's it. And decide to walk away. Yeah. feel like somebody is just also feeling like lost, just feeling lost, and kind of like going in a different direction, or it's like being forced to go into a different direction. I feel too like there is something that you used to believe in and you're starting not to believe in that anymore. Maybe you believed in, you know, traditional relationships or something about relationships, and it's like you don't believe in it anymore. Maybe you had hope in your partner thinking they would change, and now you're like, you know what, they're not changing. They're stuck. I can't save them, but I can save myself. So you're just like letting go, walking away from the things that you can't save or help. I feel like, yeah, you're just kind of having to look out for yourself now. Yeah. So I feel like it's for the best, but, you know, hopefully, you know, it's just a moment that you're going through, but I do feel like you're going to get through it. But something does seem like you might have to experience some sort of rough patch before the month is out. So hopefully these messages make sense. Feel free to leave your feedback. Thank you guys so much for watching. Sending you love and grace.